the television show, Orange is the New Black, is an adaptation of my book. And so they make very many changes from the book to the TV series. So, for example, Piper Chapman, the character who is played by Taylor Schilling, her storyline is very different from my real life, which is told in the book. The same crime lands her in prison that sent me to prison, but once she is behind prison walls, Piper Chapman makes very different choices and makes some very big mistakes that I am happy to say I did not make. But those things are fascinating to watch. The other thing that is very different about the television adaptation, as opposed to the book, is that we have the opportunity to learn so much about the other characters. So it is this incredible group of women who are prisoners, but we get to learn about their histories. We get to learn via flashback about what their lives were like before they landed in prison.
It's kind of like almost shooting a 13-hour movie. You can just go, and for me, being one of the newbies out here, it's been awesome to not just shoot 1 week and then wait another 2-3 weeks to get back to the character, but I've been able to really develop the character in from 7 to 8 months. So it's been really cool as an artist to take a journey that is consistent. So it's been amazing.
Yeah, it's I love that idea of it being a 13-hour movie, because it's true. For us as performers, it's great to see it that way. It really is. Like it definitely helps our whole process and the energy on set. But also for the viewers, for the audience, I think it's an important thing. I think that's, it really can be seen as a 13-hour movie, and you can still watch it piecemeal. You can break it up. You can, take a break. You can, watch it at your own pace, but there is something to be said for being able to invest in a whole season, in a character's entire arc over the course of a season in one sitting, and not have to wait. It's a really cool thing.
I think that Taylor does a really remarkable job as Piper Chapman, and when I got to see her acting in the very first episode, I felt this sense of excitement and also relief. I felt like, wow, she's going to be great.
Yeah, it was a bit of a challenge, frankly. I mean, it was, because we also didn't know exactly how the season was going to play out. I mean, I'm sure the writers and Genji, of course, had a better idea, looking down the road. But it was an interesting process for me, because, you sort of started here assuming certain things about your character's relationship, and then revelations were made further down the road, and so you had to bring those now into play. And but it was kind of exciting. It was kind of exciting to be learning about my character as the show went along. And I think the flashbacks are a wonderful tool, not just for my character, but for all of the characters. As you see, there's great windows into these characters' world before they got into prison. That is is accomplished via flashback, and it's just a great tool, and it feels organic to the series.
I don't know exactly what we can expect. We're working on it now. But I think we can expect that some of these characters are going to go in places and in directions that perhaps people do not expect them to go.
A blow-up doll.
I always say a straight man and some chocolate. I'll be good.